Hey, Patriots fans, what a season it has been. And if you thought the doubters would have the last laugh, think again. From the very first kickoff through the highs and lows of the regular season, all the way to the playoffs, the storylines were filled with skepticism. Critics questioned the team's depth, the schedule, and whether this squad could really contend at the highest level. Every game seemed to carry a shadow of doubt. Every victory was dissected, and every setback magnified. Yet through all of that noise, the Patriots kept proving themselves quietly, steadily, and now, after the statement made against the Los Angeles Chargers, there is no room left for doubt. The game against the Chargers was more than just a playoff opener. It was a declaration. Coming into that matchup, the Chargers made the choice to rest key players in their final regular season game, perhaps underestimating what the Patriots would bring to the field. What followed was a complete dismantling of any expectations they had. The Patriots came out with intensity, focus, and a level of preparation that was impossible to ignore. From the opening snap, it was clear this team wasn't just ready. They were determined to make a statement that no one could overlook. Every play carried urgency. Every defensive stand reinforced dominance. And every offensive series reflected a team in total control. On defense, the Patriots set the tone immediately. The Chargers, a team that had troubled many opponents during the season, were limited at every turn. Rushing yards were held under 100. Passing yards were restricted to less than 150, and the Patriots' front line recorded 6 sacks that disrupted the rhythm of the opposing offense entirely. This was a display reminiscent of some of the greatest defensive performances in NFL postseason history. The level of pressure applied, the discipline in coverage, and the precision in tackling demonstrated a unit firing on all cylinders. The secondary, led by Christian Gonzalez in his playoff debut, was flawless. Targets were broken up, catches were denied, and every passing lane seemed meticulously covered. Gonzalez, stepping into his first taste of playoff intensity, made it clear why he has been such a pivotal piece of the defensive puzzle all season. Milton Williams and Robert Spillane, along with the rest of the defensive line, were relentless in their approach. Turnovers were forced, drives were stalled, and the Chargers quarterback, despite his reputation as one of the league's elite, struggled to find rhythm. Each attempt to orchestrate a play was met with calculated disruption. The defense's ability to anticipate, adapt, and dominate created a foundation that allowed the offense to operate with confidence and control. The cohesion across the defensive units was palpable, each player understanding his role, communicating flawlessly, and executing with precision. It was more than performance. It was a statement that this team would not be underestimated. Offensively, the Patriots demonstrated equal mastery. Rondre Stevenson and Drake May executed plays with a balance of power and poise, consistently moving the chains and creating opportunities for explosive moments. Hunter Henry's touchdown reception, a 28-yard connection, reflected not only individual skill, but also the strategic ingenuity of the coaching staff. Every player on the field seemed aware of the stakes, understanding the game plan and delivering with precision. The offensive line protected the quarterback, opened critical lanes for the running game, and allowed the receivers to make sharp, decisive routes. Each snap contributed to a rhythm that kept the Patriots in control, demonstrating that while the defense had been the story throughout the season, the offense was capable of rising to the occasion when it mattered most. The performance against the Chargers highlighted the resilience, discipline, and hunger embedded in this squad. Injuries and setbacks tested the roster all year, but when the stakes were highest, the Patriots rose to the occasion. Every facet of the team, from rookies stepping into high-pressure moments to seasoned veterans leading by example, executed with intensity and focus. The synergy between the offensive and defensive units created a momentum that felt unstoppable, and the team's preparation was evident in every detail, from coverage adjustments to precise route running and flawless blocking. Looking ahead, the possibilities are electrifying. The Patriots have set themselves up for potential matchups that could define this playoff run, with intriguing possibilities against teams like the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Houston Texans. Each potential game carries the weight of redemption. the thrill of rivalry, and the opportunity to showcase the depth, strategy, and adaptability that have become hallmarks of this team. The combination of young, explosive talent and seasoned veterans ensures that no challenge is insurmountable. The preparation, focus, and execution that were on full display against the Chargers will be the blueprint moving forward, as the Patriots continue to assert themselves as one of the most formidable teams in the postseason. What stands out most is the team's growth and cohesion. Players who faced out throughout the season rose to the occasion, demonstrating skill, resilience, and football intelligence under pressure. The defensive units, once struggling with injuries and inconsistency, now operate with precision and confidence. The offense has developed balance and versatility, able to strike both through the air and on the ground when it counts. Every adjustment, every play call, and every moment of execution reflects a team that is prepared, unified, and capable of competing at the highest level. The Patriots' playoff performance is a testament to a culture of excellence that has been nurtured throughout the season. Discipline, focus, and relentless preparation have allowed this team to overcome doubt and adversity, and the Chargers game was a vivid illustration of that ethos. It wasn't just a win. It was a display of strategic mastery, physical dominance, and mental toughness. Every fan watching could sense the intensity and belief radiating from the field, a reminder that this Patriots team is not only capable of competing, they are capable of defining their path through the postseason. The balance between offense and defense was remarkable. The running game provided consistency. The passing game maintained sharp execution, and the defensive front applied constant pressure. Every individual contribution felt purposeful. Every adjustment was thoughtful, and the team operated as a cohesive unit determined to leave nothing to chance. The Patriots demonstrated that when preparation meets execution, extraordinary results follow. The Chargers, perhaps assuming an easy path, were met with a full display of playoff-level football that emphasized the Patriots' readiness and determination. Every play, from the opening kickoff to the final whistle, reinforced the message. This Patriots team is here to compete, to dominate, and to thrive under the pressure of the postseason. The combination of talent, discipline, and strategic execution ensures that they are prepared for whatever challenges lie ahead. Young players gained invaluable experience. Veterans reinforced stability and leadership, and the team as a whole operated with a single-minded focus on excellence. The narrative has shifted from doubt to respect, from skepticism to recognition, and the Patriots have positioned themselves as a true threat in this playoff landscape. The performance also showcased the depth of the roster. Players who had been questioned all season rose to the occasion, demonstrating resilience, awareness, and skill when it mattered most. Christian Gonzalez exemplified lockdown coverage, while Milton Williams and Robert Spillane applied relentless pressure, shaping every offensive series of the Chargers. Hunter Henry and the offensive skill players executed their assignments with precision, creating opportunities and maintaining momentum throughout the game. The Patriots' ability to integrate young talent and experienced leadership has created a team that is well-rounded, adaptable, and capable of excelling in high-stakes situations. Preparation and focus were evident in every detail. The defensive line filled gaps, disrupted options, and closed running lanes. The secondary communicated flawlessly, reacting instantly to the routes and positioning of the receivers. On offense, the line maintained protection, giving the quarterback time to make decisive throws and enabling the running game to establish rhythm and consistency. Each snap, each adjustment, and each call reflected a team functioning with clarity, purpose, and precision. The Patriots' approach to this playoff opener was methodical, disciplined, and unrelenting, setting a standard for the rounds ahead. As the Patriots move deeper into the postseason, the excitement around every snap, every play, and every series is palpable. Fans are witnessing a team that has evolved into a unit defined by focus, discipline, and relentless energy. The Chargers game was a turning point, not just because of the victory itself, but because it showcased the full scope of what this team is capable of when it executes with confidence and cohesion. The defensive front continues to impose its will. The secondary reads and reacts with near-perfect anticipation, and the offense balances explosive plays with calculated control, creating a dynamic that is difficult for any opponent to counter. Every player, from the rookies stepping into the playoff intensity for the first time to the seasoned veterans who have seen it all, is contributing to a collective effort that feels unstoppable. The depth of the roster has never been more apparent. Injuries and mid-season challenges once seemed like potential obstacles, but this Patriots team has adapted and thrived. Players who were previously questioned have stepped up to deliver critical contributions, proving that the coaching staff's preparation and the team's resilience go hand in hand. Each adjustment made during games reflects a strategic understanding of the opponent, an ability to read in-game situations, and a commitment to excellence. The synergy between offense and defense is remarkable. When one side of the ball faces a challenge, the other rises to maintain control. This balance has been the hallmark of their success, and it is evident that the Patriots are prepared to handle whatever the postseason throws their way. One of the most striking aspects of this team is the blend of youth and experience. Christian Gonzalez continues to emerge as a defensive cornerstone, demonstrating poise and skill beyond his years. Milton Williams and Robert Spillane have anchored a defensive line that pressures quarterbacks relentlessly and shuts down rushing attacks with precision. On offense, Hunter Henry has become a reliable and explosive target, while Rondre Stevenson and Drake may provide a dynamic running game capable of changing the flow of a match in a single play. The integration of emerging talent with seasoned leaders creates a versatile, adaptive team that can adjust on the fly, maintain momentum, and execute under high-pressure situations. The Patriots' preparation is evident in their discipline and execution. Every route, every block, every defensive assignment has been practiced and refined to perfection. The offensive line creates pockets of opportunity, allowing the quarterback to survey the field and make decisive throws, while the running game keeps defenses honest and balanced. On defense, gap integrity, coverage responsibility, and relentless pursuit make the Patriots nearly impossible to penetrate. This level of precision reflects not only individual skill, but also the collective intelligence and communication across the roster. Every player understands their role, trusts their teammates, and performs with unwavering focus, which is why the team looks so cohesive at the most critical moments. As the playoff rounds progress, potential matchups add layers of anticipation and intrigue. The prospect of facing teams like the Pittsburgh Steelers, with a chance for redemption and a proved superiority in Foxborough, is exactly the kind of storyline that energizes both players and fans. The Patriots have the preparation, talent, and mental fortitude to handle the pressure of these high-stakes games. Even if the path leads to opponents such as the Houston Texans, the team has demonstrated that they can adapt, impose their style, and execute strategies that maximize their strengths while exploiting weaknesses. Every game is not just about advancing, but about proving that this Patriot squad is a formidable contender capable of dominating the postseason. Leadership has been critical in shaping the team's mindset. Veteran players have provided guidance, modeled discipline, and elevated the performance of younger teammates. The locker room chemistry translates directly to the field, with clear communication, trust, and shared determination visible in every play. This cohesion allows the team to remain calm under pressure, respond to adversity, and maintain focus during pivotal moments. The Patriots' approach to each game is methodical, blending preparation with adaptability and creativity, ensuring that both the offense and defense operate at peak efficiency. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Your support helps us bring you the latest updates on the New England Patriots. And of course, drop your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from Patriots fans. Speculation is running rampant in the NFL world after the league reportedly confirmed it has launched an investigation into the recent clash between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers. Sources close to the matter suggest that the scrutiny could be unprecedented, raising the possibility that the outcome of the game might ultimately be nullified. While details remain scarce, Insiders hint at irregularities that could span from officiating controversies to potential violations of league protocols, though no official accusations have been made public. Fans and analysts alike are already debating the ramifications of such a scenario. The Patriots, a franchise accustomed to championship scrutiny, could find themselves at the center of one of the league's most unusual controversies in recent years. Meanwhile, the Chargers, known for their high-powered offense, may face the prospect of a victory hanging in the balance, leaving players and coaches in a state of anxious uncertainty. Social media is abuzz with speculation, as viral posts dissect every replay, questioning calls and scrutinizing every unusual play that could trigger league action. The NFL's confirmation of an investigation, even without details, has stirred intense debate across sports networks and fan forums. Could this be a case of procedural oversight, or something more severe? Insiders suggest that the league has historically been cautious about overturning game results, making any hint of a potential annulment a shock to the system. Betting markets, too, are reacting nervously as gamblers attempt to gauge how far the league might go in addressing potential violations. Coaches, players, and front office personnel are said to be in close consultation with legal and compliance teams, though everyone is maintaining a careful public silence. Analysts speculate that any official ruling could have ripple effects not only on the current standings, but on future league policies regarding game integrity. Some suggest that if the result is overturned, it could set a precedent, forcing teams to be more meticulous in adhering to league regulations or risk unprecedented consequences. For now, the league's investigation casts a shadow over what should have been a thrilling matchup, and speculation continues to mount. Fans can only watch closely as the NFL works behind closed doors, leaving the football world to wonder. Could one of the season's most talked-about games end up being erased from the record books? That's it for today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving fresh and exclusive Patriots news, make sure to subscribe and hit like. We always appreciate hearing your opinions in the comments. See you in the next one, Patriots Nation.